Hello, Exchange Beauty Tribe, and welcome to another incredible Beauty Live. I am your host, Emily, and with me today is a brand that we all love. And with that brand is a person that we all love too.
Oh,
So it is just a double dose of happiness today on the Beauty Live show. With us today, we have Philosophy. And from Philosophy, we have my very good friend, Caroline Walker. Caroline, how are you?
oh my gosh, I have missed you. I'm so happy to see you, and I'm so happy to be back with your community. Thanks for having me,
Yes,
y'all.
I know. I feel like it's been too long
It has been.
since we've chatted, since you've chatted with the Beauty Tribe. This is long overdue. So we're
Yes.
so happy that you're here. And I feel like this time of year too is this is like where philosophy really shines. I mean, you've got a gift idea for everyone, right?
Yes, we do. And it's all about like self-care, taking care of yourself from the inside out. So like I'm always this time of year, y'all, I'm like one for me, one for them. So it's like the time of year, you have all the specials and all the things going on. We come out with the special kits, but I just love gifting self-care. And we can chat about that. Like it's my favorite thing to gift.
Yeah, I'm so excited. And what I really love about Philosophy, which Beauty Tribe, if you've been watching for a while, you guys know they make great gifts, whether it's individual or in a gift set, like that one, which I'm so excited to talk about. And I'm really excited to unbox this with you, Caroline. I'm so excited to talk about that. In Beauty Tribe, we hope you're just as excited as we are, and we want to hear from you. We want to know what your favorite philosophy product is or your favorite scent. Caroline knows my favorite is Senorita Margarita. That's my just go to. And if you have any questions for Caroline, please drop them in the chat. We'll do our best to get to all of them. We also want to give a big shout out to all our stores that are streaming us live right now. And just a big virtual hug to all of our beauty ambassadors. Thank you so much for being with us and taking care of the best customers in the world. So, Caroline,
What's up, lady?
let's talk about this gift set. This
Okay,
is
y'all listen. This
amazing.
is like I've already been talking holiday for like over a month now, believe it or not. You know how it goes this time of year, and we are like
Yeah.
the gifting queens over here at Philosophy. This is like my favorite gift set this season because I love it. First of all, I love things that are like easy on my pocketbook. This is something that I can break apart, and you can break apart for several gifts or like one super generous gift. These are our iconic, they're famous. They're our shower gels. You can use them on your hair all the way down to your toes. But the scents this year, we have two brand new scents. I can kind of walk y'all through. This to me is like the hot gift of the season because you get your variety. It's like a rainbow of colors in your bath or shower, but especially for gifting like hostess gifts. And we can talk about who to gift this to. This one is my go to this season, though. Do you want me to
Yeah.
kind of walk through some of the scents or how?
Yes,
Where
I
should we
do.
start?
And I'm so excited to hear about these new scents because Beauty Tribe, you might be like, I've never heard of this scent before. So I'm so excited to hear about these scents, what they should smell like, how they came to be. So let's get started.
Oh, I have it right here. There's two new ones this season. Y'all, I didn't know what to think about this one. Okay. First of all, I'm Caroline. If I'm new to you, I'm Philosophy's Global Brand Ambassador. I've been here for 15 years. Okay. Like I'm broadcasting from our headquarters in the heart of Manhattan. We're in the Empire State Building, believe it or not. Okay. So, point is, I've been here with Philosophy for literally forever. I didn't know what I was going to think about a shower gel called Wrapped in Matcha. And I'm a matcha drinker, but I was like, ooh, is that going to be too like earthy and like I smell like, I don't know, green tea?
Right.
This
Okay.
literally
You're a matcha gal.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. And I am a matcha gal, but this is the bottom line. It has that green earthiness to it, but it's sweetened with a little juicy fig. And then there's vanilla in here. There's almost like a fruit I can't put my finger on too. But at the end of the day, this smells like a little fruity, very juicy. And it's like, it's almost like the world press pause. Because when you're taking your shower with the shower gel, those few minutes you have in the bathroom shower, y'all, it's so important to just like let it be a moment of just like relaxation and reprieve. And this one I find very calming to the senses. So each of the shower gels, as we kind of walk through them, they all kind of have a different effect. Some kind of wake you up and make you feel like, ooh, let's take on the day. Some to me are more comforting. So wrapped in matcha to me is almost like a meditative moment. It's kind of like calming.
Yeah. I really like it.
Like
And
that.
oh, it's got some juicy figs in there.
Yeah. The juice,
I
that's
love
where I think
that.
the juiciness comes in.
Yeah.
It almost has like a tropical vibe to me, even though we don't necessarily speak to that with this. I'm just like for me, when I smell it, it almost has that to it, which I love.
Yeah.
Um,
Great.
okay. Cardamom is new this season. Do you eat with cardamom, Emily? Do you put like cardamom spice in anything? Like
So I don't, and I actually, and I'm gonna admit this because you know Beauty Tribe, I love to be transparent.
always.
I just learned about cardamom spice once I saw this bottle, and I googled it because I was like, what is cardamom? So I'm excited to hear about this scent, and also what would you put cardamom on outside
Okay.
of your philosophy shower gel?
Well, let's just bring that very real. First of all, I'm a holistic nutritionist as well. I'm all into like foods and spices and the effect it has in your body. I've been putting cardamom in my coffee every morning. I put cardamom, cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg every morning in my like oat milk. And I'm telling you, like, there's actual health benefits to cardamom. So throw it in whatever recipe you're making. It's just spicy, but it's not like super spicy. It's like almost a soft spice. But either
Okay.
way, so you have kind of like that earthy, spicy of the cardamom. But then I love the fact we added in that creamy almond milk. So if you do think about a latte, you know, you're putting the cardamom and there's a spice, but you have that creamy almond milk, there's vanilla. It's just like this one to me is almost like comfort poured into the palm of your hands. Like when you're pouring this one's very comforting to me, but it smells very clean, doesn't it?
It does. I really like it. I like the toasted vanilla. I think that's
Yeah.
a really nice touch. It gives it a little sweetness. And for those at home that maybe are a little bit newer to philosophy or need a little refresher, so on the bottle it says it's skin bugging moisture complex. Can we talk about that a little bit with this?
I would love to because if y'all have ever used, like, listen, I've been in the world of skincare for over 20 years. I mean, this is not my, it's not new to me.
It's
I've
not your
used
first
more things,
rodeo.
right? It's not. I've used more things in my life that have dried the life out of my skin in the shower or the bath. And I've just been like, you know how you get out of the bath or shower and you're tight, you're uncomfortable, you're itchy, you like can't get on your moisturizer fast enough. We actually formulated these, y'all, to have what Emily just mentioned, the skin hugging moisture complex. It has ingredients like glycerin, pentavitin that are literally locking in and holding in the moisture to your skin. So when you get out of the bath or shower, you're actually still hydrated from your shower gel, but it doesn't leave a residue. It doesn't make you feel sticky or anything like that. So that's why I love these because number one, they're comforting my senses, but they're also comforting my skin too. They just make you feel soft and like you're wrapped in a hug. They're beautiful.
And we love a good warm hug.
Oh,
So I'll,
always.
yeah, we'll
I'm
take
always
that.
like, every time I host a lot of people here in the academy, and I'm always like, are you a hugger? Because I'm such a hugger. I always feel like I have to ask. I don't want to like throw myself on people, but I'm such a hugger. I'm
Right.
like,
You're like, bring it
that's my
in.
love language, you know? I love a good hug.
Yes, I do too. It is. And, you know, to take a shower and a warm hug
Yes.
sounds like a great idea as well. So that's awesome. So these are the two new scents for
Those
this
are the
year.
new ones. Yes. And then
Yeah.
I'll show you three of our classics. But I will tell you this too, not to be like whatever, but if this is a season where like you are far from home this holiday, sometimes it can kind of feel like, the closest thing we can get to comfort is the few minutes in the shower. It sounds really basic, but it's like sometimes that's just the moment to get in there and kind of like try to release everything for a few moments and just kind of recenter and ground. And I find these are very comforting, like all the scents. They're almost like the sense of home sometimes when you get those vanillas in there and like things are baking in the oven. It can actually be a moment of like comfort. So I love gifting them for people that like I've lived for most of my life. I've lived away from home, and it's very difficult for me during the holiday season. Like this holiday season, I don't get to go home for the holidays, and it's like, but at the end of the day, it's like I just try to do little things for myself where I feel like that comfort of being around family. And then next year, I get to my husband and I. We kind of have to trade every other year. So next year, we get to go home to my family for the holidays, and I'll be super
Yeah.
excited. But I'm kind of using the shower as comfort time for myself. I know
Yeah.
that. But the
Sounds
other three is basically Snow Angel. If you have used Philosophy for a long time, y'all, Snow Angel, this is the one. This is our icon. It's probably our
we
number one
love
selling shower
her.
gel for the holidays. What do you love about her? I'm obsessed.
Well, first, I just love her name. And I also just love that it just, to me, it means Christmas is almost here when I
Yeah.
take out my snow angel. I don't know about you guys at home, but to me, that means like Christmas is here. Or even when it's July and I just need it to feel like Christmas, I
Yes.
take it out. But I just love it. Oh, it just smells so, so good. And smile as you make another angel in the snow. I love that on the bottle. How sweet is that?
Okay. My family is mostly in Nashville, and my brother sent me a photo at the beginning. I think it was the beginning of this week I think it was like Monday. It feels like a century ago, but on Monday, I think it was, they got snow in Middle Tennessee. And he has a 4-year-old son who was making snow angels in the snow and he was sending pictures. And I was like, that's literally like, if you could capture that feeling and that scent of just being in fresh snow and capture it in a shower gel, that's what this is. It's that feeling of just like fresh pureness. There's Fuji apple that's crisp. There's orange blossom. There's jasmine. There's just the scent of like that pure white falling snow. That's a scent right here. And to me, like my dad, he was actually he was in World War II and he like grew up during the Great Depression. Okay. And he would always tell me, you know what, Caroline, if we felt like if we got for Christmas an orange or an apple, we felt like we had died and gone to heaven. Like they lived during the Depression.
Yeah.
And every time I smell apples and oranges, something about that makes me, that's the scent of Christmas to me as well. And the holidays, because it just reminds me of home. Because that was always so important to him to have those things around the home just from his childhood, because it was such a big deal for them to have that growing up. But anyhow, so that to me, I agree with you. This is like the scent of Christmas for me as well. And I'll tell you, one year we didn't make enough of these in our community. I didn't know if they were going to come back to us
You
again.
heard it.
We have to have this. So we ran out. So we tried to make enough this year to make sure we don't run out, but you never know.
Right. Yeah. Well, and it's a wonderful smell. And I love that story about you and your dad, because scents really are just nostalgia. They bring back memories, they bring back good memories, and they really are super, super comforting. Like when I smell something that reminds me of my grandparents' place, I'm just like, I want to stay in this space forever. Like,
Yes.
don't make me leave. But no, this is wonderful. And are you guys getting snow in New York right now?
No, but we did have a few flurries this week. Y'all, I mean,
Okay.
with Veterans Day obviously being this week, I've been talking about my dad all week because, like I said, he was in World War II. But it is
Yeah.
amazing what you just said. Like your sense of smell is your strongest sense to evoke moods and memories. And so it's like I've been thinking about the sense of home. You know, I haven't had my father with me since 2008, but it's like I've just had him on my mind this week because of Veterans Day. And it's like at the end of the day, anything I can do to bring those warm, fresh from the oven scents or like the cool, crisp apple and orange of this, like all these are just kind of like a fun way to bring a little comfort to your day and to your bath or shower. But listen, back to your snow question. I would love some snow here in New York. I always like snow before Christmas. After Christmas, I'm done,
Right.
but I like it before the holiday season starts.
You do. So, how would you feel if I told you that in where I am in Dallas right now, it is 80 degrees. It's 80 degrees. I'm in a turtleneck, but it is
I
80
love
degrees.
you.
But regardless of the temperature, there's always time for snow angel.
Oh,
There's
always.
always
And to
time.
your point,
Right.
back to that, like the summer, a lot of people will buy them, buy Snow Angel specifically to have in the middle of the summer because it's also kind of a cooling scent, which I love
Right.
that too.
I do too. Yeah. And then who doesn't love Christmas in July? I mean,
Oh, thank you.
exactly. Or Christmas all the time, however you guys want to
Christmas year round.
celebrate.
I will randomly put on Christmas music and I can't help myself. I'm sorry. Like I just
It's so
my husband is
fun.
like, it's July, it's June. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm sorry, I need a lift in my mood. So I'm putting on Christmas songs.
Right. And Jingle Bells does that. I feel like for everyone, right? Yeah, it's the
And
best.
the movies. How's our chat going? Do you have a favorite Christmas movie or holiday movie?
Oh
Whatever you
yeah, let
celebrate?
us know in the chat. I
I
mean,
would love to know.
I'm Hallmark Christmas
Are
movies
you?
through and through. So I would love to hear in the chat some holiday movies, and we'll visit that later on in the chat. But I'm excited to hear. So let us know favorite philosophy scent and favorite Christmas movie or Hallmark Christmas movie, whatever
Boom.
you like. We want to hear about it.
Well,
That's
and y'all,
awesome.
again, I'm in the Empire State Building, and literally, so I'm right down the street from Herald Square. So, like, Miracle on 34th Street is right next to me. And then also, y'all know Elf, the movie, obviously, we know Elf,
The
um,
best.
in the Empire State Building. I literally,
Yeah.
every time I walk in here, I'm like, y'all, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. What in the world am I doing working in the Empire State Building? It's kind of wild. But then I see the movies that I saw a long time ago before I ever worked here. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's wild. I'm like, right here.
It is. You're living the New York dream. You really are. That's amazing. It's so
Love it.
fun to, especially to work into such an iconic building, right? Everyone
Oh,
knows Empire
yeah.
State Building,
Though
but
I'd rather be in Dallas with your warm weather. I mean, honestly, let's be real. I'd rather be in the South. But having said that, make merry and do with what you have. And I do love New York.
exactly. It's going to be a great holiday nonetheless.
Yes.
And the other one I'm really excited to talk about, white cherry
Oh,
and bubbly, right? Oh my
yes.
gosh.
Okay.
These,
White cherry. First of all, you have that juiciness of the cherries. Like, you know, whenever you in the midsummer when they're like super ripe and you just like bite into a cherry and it's like juice coming down your cheeks. That's the scent of this, but we added in vanilla to it. So it kind of warms it out a little bit. And it's honestly, y'all, I get so excited. I don't know if you can see on mine. We may have to show on yours, but the effervescence, there's a little bit of
Yes,
like
it's
a
got a little
show that.
shine to it.
Oh, I'm obsessed. And then when you make your bubbles, if you look at your bubbles up close, I'm into the little details of life. You see a little sheen in your bathtub. It's great. But I just love the scent is very fresh and clean. I think this is like a year-round scent, to be honest. But I love anything that kind of like smells like a bubble bath, and that to me smells like a bubble bath. And then bubbly. This one, I always think of this for like, I like to get it during the holiday season, but then for New Year's, because this to me is that scent of a couple things. Champagne on New Year's Eve. It's also can be like the scent of like your mimosa because there's citrus in here. So it's almost like you have that citrus with the mimosa, the bubbly, and it's just very clean. Do you like, are you a bubbly fan? I find bubbly's kind of like people either love it or they don't, but there's also a little like sugared violet in here. And I personally love it because it's super clean.
I really like it. I don't know. For me, it kind of smells like sunshine in a bottle.
Yes.
Like it kind of perks me up every time I smell it. Just kind of, I'm like, ooh. I think
Anything
it's that
citrusy.
citrusy, yeah, it just perks you up a little bit. I love it. And they make great gifts. And so Beauty Tribe,
Yeah.
if you're just now joining us, Caroline and I are talking about this incredible philosophy gift set. And we are going through all the scents. These are 3-ounce bottles. There's 6 of them, 5 of them.
Five.
Five, five incredible scents. This is great as a gift. It's great to keep for yourself. Caroline, you even mentioned a trick is to break them apart
Yeah.
and give them as multiple gifts, right?
First of all, TSA approved, 3 ounces, good to go there. But I do love like this season, what I'm going to do, and I don't want to say this in case anyone's watching, but I'm breaking these up to put into a basket to bring into like my hair salon and to bring into like a few different places because I like, sometimes I just like to go in some place that I frequent throughout the year and just pass out to everyone who's there. And I feel like this is the perfect thing to do for that. I'm like a big fan of any of the shower gels that we have, anything like philosophy. I like to get a wine bag and I love to give wine as a gift too, but I love to put shower gels in them. I feel like for the hostess gifts, like it is the best gift because when you are hosting anything, tell us in the chat too if you're hosting anything this holiday, your feet are exhausted, your hands are exhausted, like all the things. This is a way to comfort your body and your senses. If you have a teacher that you're gifting this season, like whether it's your child's teacher, your grandchild's teacher, your teacher, at the end of the day, this is a beautiful gift to give because, listen, kids are fabulous, but they can also, be exhausting. And so, especially if there's any new moms in your life or like anyone who like has anything to do with kids, I find this to be a great gift. And like my nephew, when he was, we're not selling these to children, but my nephew, when he was like 10 years old, I came to visit and his mom was like, go take a bath, Eli. And he was like, no. And he said no a few times. She was like, and Caroline brought new shower gels. He literally, I was like, I wish I could have videoed it. He ran to the bathroom to go take his bath or shower, whatever he's taking. And I was like, that's like the perfect advertisement for why these are so fabulous because the whole family can use them.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh. I love that. And yeah, and they're great gifts for everybody and they make everyone happy. And I know that we have other incredible gift sets as
We
well.
do. Now, there's a couple things I definitely want to make sure that I mention.
Yeah.
And that is, and first of all, let me also say my husband loves these. Like men in the household, he uses these as a shampoo, as body wash. You don't smell like these scents all day long. These are ones that are designed to be in the shower with you, and then the scent kind of goes down the drain. This is something that's going to stay with you. We have 2 sets. We have Impure Grace and we have an Amazing Grace. These are fragrance layering kits, which I think is like it's an art. Fragrance, we talked about a little bit before that your sense of smell is your strongest sense to evoke moods and memories and emotions. And it's like your fragrancing moment is a way to really lift the way that you're feeling, in my opinion. Amazing Grace is our icon. So this particular kit has the fragrance spray, it's the eau de toilette. We have the pen spray, which you can travel with. Throw that in your handbag or in your bag, whatever. It is glass, so keep that in mind. But I like to throw that in my handbag. And then we have the firming body emulsion. So you can literally fragrance layer where you put your lotion on, you do your fragrancing, you get a truer scent, it's going to last longer, and then you can bring your pen spray on the go, especially for travels this time of year. And Amazing Grace, do you want me to talk about the scent of it?
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah.
Amazing Grace. I always feel like if the color pink had a scent, this would be it. Amazing Grace is just like the ultimate in femininity. It's like juicy bergamot. You have lily of the valley, so kind of like those white florals and then musk. It's just so clean, y'all. if you, especially like I feel like with our, military family, if you are working in close proximity to others, you can't really wear a perfume. This is something, it was actually created for like teachers, doctors, nurses, people that work closely with others because it's not overpowering. It's just super light, super fresh, super feminine. So it's not going to be like a heavy perfume, if that makes sense.
Right. We love
And
that.
it's
Sure.
yeah, and it's our number one scent. So it's just a beautiful, clean thing to give. That's another one that's a really great gift for teachers. Um, I find Amazing Grace is like a super iconic gift. And then, if you have, this is a very gender neutral, I feel like Pure Grace. I know a lot of men who will also use Pure Grace because it just smells like soap and water clean. So this is the one, Emily. I have these in my guest bathroom because I feel like anyone can use it. And then when I have people who are coming in traveling, whether it's holiday season or regular season, it's a good one just to have, I think, in the guest bathroom as well.
Yeah, I love
Pure Grace.
that. And the Pure Grace, and also a gift set. And look how nice they come in. I think the light is a little keeping it, but this is a great gift set, 3 pieces. And as you guys know, military exclusive pricing, no tax. Best time to stock up for yourself, for gifts, for others. They make wonderful presents. And I love kind of the layering concept. I love that it comes with a shower gel and the perfume, or the fragrance, and then the pen to take it and freshen up during your day. I love what you said about just kind of that layering concept. That's amazing.
And one thing that I love too, I love the philosophies on the packaging because, like in the fragrance spray, it says, or on the yes, the bottle, it says, in the end, it all comes down to one word. That's grace. And I love to take that and say, okay, so we have this beautiful philosophy on it. When I do the Christmas card or card to go with the gift, I like to say, you know what, I bought you Amazing Grace because your presence in my life has been so great, graceful because of XYZ. And then you put something customized for the person that you're gifting. I think we can gift something like this and it's great. But then if you put a meaning behind why you're gifting this to them, I think that that can take gift giving like to a whole nother level.
I agree. Love that. And everyone loves a good, thoughtful gift, right?
Who doesn't love that? Who
I
doesn't love
know.
it? Who are y'all
These
gifting
are,
this season? Are we getting any love in the chat? Anybody talking to us?
we have, so we've been getting so much love. So we have a lot of fans for Snow Angel.
Mm.
We've got Julie in the chat agrees these are the best gifts. They are the best gifts and they are the best price here at shopmyexchange.com or at your local exchange store. Let's see what else. Snow Angel. Snow is so much Snow Angel. We love the Snow Angel.
Yeah.
Oh my, Snow Angel, Snow Angel. The Pure Grace, it smells clean and fresh. We love that. Snow Snow Angel. We've got some Christmas movies. Die Hard. Is
So
Die Hard a
funny.
Christmas movie,
It
Caroline?
is though. It is because
Okay,
they
so
do
you
have the
think
good
it's
Christmas scene in there with all the, the Christmas party. It is. I think it's official. I think it is. I give it to him.
okay. So you think it's a Christmas movie? Of course, we have Elf. I mean, that's a staple. You've got to watch Elf.
Gotta have it.
The Santa Claus series, I agree with those are good
I
ones.
love those. I watch that
It's
every year with Tim
wonderful.
Allen. Or is that the ones you're talking about? The Santa Claus? Like
Yes.
I have to watch those every year, especially the original. It's my favorite. Well, It's a
Yeah,
Wonderful Life is my favorite. Are y'all It's a Wonderful Life people?
okay, so that's yours, Wonderful Life.
It's
I feel like
that's
there's Wonderful Life and then there's Christmas Story. Like I
Yeah, I
feel like
know.
there's
I know.
two different ones. So we'll see if we like Wonderful Life, we like Christmas Story.
It's a
One of
Wonderful
my
Life.
favorite, I think I don't know if it's Hallmark or it's Lifetime, but it's like Christmas at the Biltmore. Have you seen that one?
One, but I've heard of that one. I'm gonna have to
Oh,
watch it
I
this
love
year.
that one. It came out just a couple of years ago, but
Let me get my pen. I'm gonna write that
yes,
down. This is in the
write
Biltmore.
that down. I can't remember if it's Lifetime or Hallmark, but and they're so fun because the movies, they put you in a really good, holiday spirit, as well as, right, Snow Angel, White Cherry, all the scents. So you really could be, having a really nice calming bath and
Yes,
maybe watch a little Christmas movie in the background while you're enjoying your bath and your shower gel. Why not, right?
absolutely. And listen, I'm telling you right now, last night, my husband and I, we booked ourselves for Nutcracker at Lincoln Center. And so while he was getting the tickets, I put on our speaker system, I put on Christmas music. I did instrumental. I was like, maybe he won't notice. But of course he
Right.
did. He's like, is this Christmas music? I was like, yes, it's mid-November. It's fair game, honey. And we're booking Nutcracker. You booked me the Nutcracker, and now it's time for Christmas music. So
Right.
I
You've
start things
got
early.
to. You've
Yes, I
got
start things
to.
early. I'm in it.
So I see peeking in your hand. I'm really excited to talk about this because this is newer for philosophy, right? And I've just been
100%.
kind of slowly introduced to these. So I am so excited to give you the floor to talk about these incredible new mists philosophy has. And she's hugging them.
I'm
Caroline is
sorry,
hugging
like
them. She loves them so much.
I have been here for so long with Wazzy, and this is like probably one of my favorite launches of all time. Y'all, this is a body and hair fragrance mist. You can literally, I'm gonna pick one. You can spray these from your hair all the way down to your toes. It's literally, if I don't want to be dramatic, but this is literally beauty meets brain science. We actually tapped into the power of neuroscience to test these to be like, okay, we want to actually lift people's moods when they're putting these on. So each one we specially, the perfumer especially looked at the notes we put in here to evoke specific moods. So Vanilla Hug, first of all, this is a spray. Like I said, it's very light, very clean, but it's literally designed to make you feel like you're comforted and in a hug. Like literally, there's a thing called
Yeah.
emo car where we literally tested how people felt when they smelt particular notes. We created this one to help for you to feel comforted. What do you think about this?
Interesting. And we've all already established we love a good hug.
Oh, absolutely. And the
Yeah.
big, the tight ones, not the little like fake, like little, but I'm like the
Right.
big bear
No, the
hug. Yeah.
ones you're really being embraced, right? Those are the best. Those are the comforting hugs. And so it sounds like you guys have taken that and put that in a bottle.
We
Is
did. And the thing is, I don't know if you've ever used like some mists that smell really like sugary, almost like your teenager's mist. Those are great too and fun. These are more elevated. So we made these like more sophisticated. So this has not only the vanilla to warm everything up, but freesia and warm woods. So you have these beautiful florals in here with woods. So this is a very elevated scent, which I love. And then one thing I haven't said yet as I'm walking you through the scents, these are actually hydrating on your body too. So we literally have a clinical claim, meaning tested by professionals. It gives you up to 24 hours of hydration for your body. What fragrance does that? Ours does. Our body mist do. So they're actually hydrating too. So skincare meets beauty meets brain science. It's wild. I love these. Coconut Rush has also been a super popular one. This one is like that. Do you have that? You don't have that one, do you?
I've been starting off slow with the mist, but that one is next on my list to get. I went with the Pistachio Paradise and the Vanilla Hug first to start. And the fact that I'm not disappointed with either, I know I'm gonna just love that Coconut Rush. So I'm really excited to learn about that one.
Well, and I'm going to come to pistachio in a minute because I have a story with this one. But Coconut Rush has been really popular too because it's literally like it's vanilla, okay, but it's not like that like sunscreeny kind of vanilla where you have vanilla and coconut because it has vanilla and coconut in it. And oftentimes you hear those scents, which I love them, but you often kind of think of that sunscreen scent. This is like so much more elevated because we put mandarin in with it too. So you get that almost beachy note of the coconut and vanilla together, which I love, but it's a little more sensual, I think, with the mandarin in there, that kind of zesty mandarin. This has been super popular. And too, like I can put these in my hair because here in New York, even if you're out in the country in Dallas somewhere, like wherever you are, there's just your hair is porous and there's just scents that your hair just wants to like, capture, especially here in New York. I have to be honest. I'll get home at the end of today. My hair is going to smell like the sewer outside. I don't know what happens, but then what happens is I put my hair in a bun, y'all. I got to be real honest. I put my hair in a bun to take a bath at the end of the night. So I get out of the bath. I'm all purified. My body is just so clean. I put my lotions and my potions on, whatever. And then I take my hair out of the bun and back comes the scent of New York. And I'm like, I am not laying my head on my pillow next to my husband smelling like that. So I've been spraying these in my hair and it immediately just makes my hair smell so good. So whether you want to smell kind of like coconut, vanilla, and mandarin, or now Pistachio Paradise. Is anybody here in Italy on this call? I mean, everyone's all over, right, Emily?
They are all over. It is a little later there, so they might be starting their night. But if anyone is in Italy, let us know. So, but I guess you have a story with Pistachio Paradise in Italy
this summer, and we hadn't come out with these yet, but I had one because I get them early. I was like, I'm gonna bring this with me, and I'm all into like scent conditioning. I love to condition my senses based on like I should say my psychology. If you spray the same thing at the same time every day, you'll start to associate it with that time. So anyhow, I do it for vacations. I was like, I'm going to bring this to Italy. I sprayed it all over our hotel rooms everywhere we went. I sprayed myself all day. And like when we would come back to the room to refresh, I'd spray more. I sprayed this the whole time. So now when I spray this, I'm literally right back in the Italy countryside. I'm in Florence. I'm in
It's
Tuscany.
transporting
I'm in
you.
Milan. It's wild that when you do that, you can condition yourself. So if you have a happy thing coming up, bring a particular scent with you and you will condition yourself. So whenever you go home and you're not back there, you'll spray it. And I'm literally right back in Italy. It's wild. Venice, we had the best time. I am like now the biggest fan of Italy ever.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I mean, I'm assuming you had some of the best food there as well.
Probably the best food of my life. I mean, I have to be
Yeah.
honest. Like everything was just like unreal, amazing. So yeah, we
Right.
had an
Oh.
incredible experience. I could talk about Italy all day, and then we won't talk about anything else. But I do want to know if anyone's in Italy. Give some love.
So while we're waiting on that to see if anyone is watching, from Europe, we do have a question about the mist from Liz. She's asking, if there are any benefits to the mist besides the smell.
Hydration. Thank you so much for asking that. So basically, they have we have a clinical claim for up to 24 hours of hydration, and it's using glycerin and niacinamide to give us that. But that's why these are like literally skincare, scenting, mood boosting. It's all things together in one quick little spray. I've also been spraying these in my home too. So not only on myself for the hydration and for the mood boost, but actually I spray these in the house just to like, it's almost like a candle, but you're not having to light a candle. I just love to spray things all through my house.
Yeah, we love that. That's awesome. And we have so much love for these mists in the chat. It's really fun to see that we have Beauty Tribe. A lot of members of our Beauty Tribe have already tried these mists and have their favorites and love them. And if
what
you
are their
haven't,
favorites?
That's okay. So Vanilla Hug, Pistachio, Coconut Rush, Coconut Rush. You said that was like the most popular, right?
Well, Vanilla Hug and Coconut Rush have been our two most popular. With actually, like Vanilla Hug has been probably the number one. But they're doing awesome. So well. The community's loving them. They've done so well for us.
And these are the best. Shelly said these are the best gifts to give to teachers, which I agree. You know what? My sister and my brother-in-law, they're both teachers. They deserve every little moment of peace ever.
Yes.
They are incredible educators. So yes, if you've got teachers in your life or you are a teacher, you deserve to hit the pause button, have a nice bath, spray with these amazing mists. You deserve that more than anyone.
Can I say something to you really quickly? And that is, these go so well together. I like to take our core scenting of Pure Grace. That one goes so well with Coconut Rush. These are like made in heaven together just because it's like soap and water clean, plus that scent of like the vanilla, coconut, and mandarin. This is like a magical combination together.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then one other one with this kit, the Amazing Grace. I like this one with Vanilla Hug because I really love to like, I'm like my own perfumer in my bathroom. I love to custom cocktail these. So that's a great way to do that too.
Yeah, I like the idea of layering. I'm doing that right now.
Yes, I'm all into that.
No, that is wonderful. And so we talked about incredible gift sets, and we talked about the amazing scents and so much. And I always have such a good time with you, Caroline. Well, because you're Caroline. But I always have such a good time because I'm always learning something new about philosophy. And before we wrap up, though, of course, we can't ever walk away without doing a brief little discussion about our shower gels, right?
Let's please do that. Yes. Do you have, what's your favorite? You said Senorita Margarita, but do you have a favorite like holiday one? I'm going to give you all the view of the Academy here because this is my favorite.
Let's do it.
First of all, I have to have a transparent moment. I haven't plugged in, but my plug wasn't working. So I'm literally coming to a place where I can replug so that I don't get lost. Okay, there we go. Can y'all see our little Academy here, or is it too shiny?
It's a little bright, but we're seeing a little bit of it. It looks awesome.
Listen, this is my favorite place to hang out here in the we call it the ESV, Empire State Building. But at the end of the day, our shower gels to me they're iconic. It's just a great way to gift someone like actual self-care. Everyone's going to take a bath or shower, y'all. So at the end of the day, it's like, why not gift them a moment of kind of like reprieve in the shower? So do you have a favorite one you want to chat about? And I'll kind of walk through the scents.
Well, I mean, my favorite, I love the Snow Angel. So yes. For holiday scents, but I don't know. I really like all of them. Senorita Margarita has always been my favorite. That was the kind of started my philosophy journey. And I think that's why I like that one so much. It was gifted to me. And so that's kind of always been my safe place to go. But you know what I haven't tried yet, but I've been intrigued about her. I'm really interested in the lemon custard.
Oh, lemon custard, I love it. Let me tell you why. Because and I'll get my little holiday background in here again. I love having the holiday stuff in the background. Lemon custard to me, I love it because not only is it that zesty lemon, where it almost feels like for me, when I wake up in the morning, I want to go and put myself literally right by the window when the sun is coming in. So you get that sunshine kind of kissing your skin. That's kind of that like lemony, citrusy, like kind of wake you up moment. But then we rounded it out with vanilla and almost like a custardy note. So it's a really sophisticated version of a lemon. Lemon custard is literally like it's iconic to the brand. We have a lot of like, I would say iconic scents in our shower gels that people come back year after year and just have to have. But lemon custard is definitely one of those that I'm obsessed with.
That's so good to know because I've always been interested because I love anything lemon. So I'm like, surely I would like that shower gel, right?
You
But
would. We need to send you some of that. If y'all haven't tried it, tell us in the chat if you have tried it. You need some lemon custard in your life.
yeah, I want to know. I want to know what everyone's favorite is. So if you've got a favorite scent, we're keeping an eye out in the chat. We're getting a lot of love in the chat, but we're keeping an eye out. So let us know kind of what your favorite scent is, and what's your favorite? What's your go-to scent, Caroline?
I mean, I'm a vanilla person, so I'm obsessed with like our fresh creams and fresh cream and cashmere. And like, I don't know which ones you have on your. What vanilla do you have in your stores? There's fresh cream. Fresh cream is probably I would guess is the one that y'all probably have. But at the end of the day, I like anything with a vanilla base. White cherry, I will tell y'all though, has been like this season especially. I've already had that in my shower, and I'm like I've been obsessed with that because it's just kind of like that juicy, soft fruitiness, but then I love that it has that vanilla in there. So, anything where I find that vanilla base to it. And that's also like this season, I will say, like when we came out with Wrapped in Matcha, I really was like, I don't know if I'm going to like that. I drink matcha almost every day. Like I love matcha, but it's very
Big
earthy to me.
matcha
I don't put
girl.
all the sugar in it. You know what I'm saying? I just do the matcha as it comes with some oat milk. And I was like, hey, what's that going to smell like? That scent to me, I think that's going to be one that has to come back year after year. It's already been so popular. I think that's going to turn into a new icon for us. That's my personal opinion on the whole wrapped in matcha game. But it's because it's matcha, it's juicy fig, it's vanilla. Yes. And the green color, can we hold that up again? I'm sorry. Like, what is not to love about
I know
green?
it's so nice, right?
That is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
It's so pretty. And I will say, not I'm not a big matcha drinker. So I was a little unsure of kind of how I would feel. This scent is amazing. It really is. If you are Beauty Tribe, if you're in store right now watching this and your main store has the philosophy, step over and work with your beauty advisor. They will gladly let you smell this. It smells amazing. Grab a bottle or two, grab a whole gift set. This really is a great smell. And it's what I really love what philosophy does too, Caroline, is they put scents together that you're
Yeah.
like juicy figs and matcha, that's gonna work. And it does. It just ties everything together with that vanilla, of course, too. It's amazing.
And it's so different too. Like we try to look at when we're going to create a scent, we want it to be something that when you smell it, that's philosophy. It's not just like anything else you're buying wherever, you're shopping. There's a lot of great products out there and a lot of great things, but we like to make sure things are really unique to philosophy. So I feel like we kind of like hit it out of the ballpark this year. I'm super proud of the team. And that's the thing. I want y'all to know, like every scent that we come out with, every product that we come out with, there are so many hands that touch everything that we do because we know we've been around as a brand for almost 30 years. We're literally like your feel good beauty brand, but everything we do is grounded in science. And we make sure from our research and development teams that have their hands in the products to our marketing teams to people like myself. There are so many people that really go into making sure that these products are like the best of the best for y'all. And we would not be here as a company without you. And we just want to make that very clear and known. We're so grateful for y'all support to philosophy and just for being a part of the community. So, I guess my point was there's a lot of hands that goes into every single launch. So we do everything with care. And that's really like our theme for this holiday season. Everything is about being like delivered with special love and special care. So it's like you'll see on the packaging, like with the shower gels, you'll see little labels that are almost like old postage stamps on some of them. That's the point, is to kind of be like that old time special delivery, because we know you work so hard to make sure your holiday is special for your loved ones, and it's like we know we get that like special place in your holiday to be those gifts you're putting under the tree or in the stockings or however you're gifting, but just to show people that you love and that you care. So we know it's really an important time of year for so many people, and we are just proud to be a part of it. So we hope that you love our collections this year. We worked really hard for you.
We love that. And we're so appreciative. And just like the chat is showing, there is so much love for Philosophy. There's a lot of fans, and we love to see that. And Beauty Tribe, before we go, we want to first say thank you so much for spending time with us today. I did want to remind you all that everything you saw today can shopmyexchange.com, or in select stores, wherever the stores sell Philosophy, to pick those up. Gifts for you, gifts for yourself. And remember, this is military exclusive pricing and no tax. So this is the best place to get your Philosophies, stock up, give gifts. It's the best prices in the world for the best customers in the world. And on top of that, as if it doesn't get any better than that, oh, it does. So I think it's now until the 16th, and that's Sunday. Now until Sunday, with your military star card, you can take an additional 10% off cosmetics, and it also includes the bath, which includes Philosophy. So if you have a military star card, make sure you're using that when you're making your Philosophy purchases. If you don't have a military star card, that's okay. In store, happy to help you and set you up with one, or you can go to shopmyexchange.com and get started on that. But Beauty Tribe, thank you so much for spending time with us. Caroline, it's always so good to see you.
Close out. Can I give a philosophy of the day?
Yes, please. We love a good philosophy of the day.
Philosophy, we love to support mental health. We've been supporting mental health for a long time. And I heard this quote today and I was like, ew, I got to give that one. It said, no pilot should fly without fuel, neither should any human. And I was like, that is so poignant and beautiful, because at the end of the day, self-care, whatever form that looks like, whether it's a walk in nature, whether it's using skincare in the shower, whether it's having time, just quiet time with yourself to check in with yourself. It's so important. It's not selfish. It's so good. So then you have something else to give to others. And I feel like Philosophy is why I've been in this industry for so long and with this brand for so long, because when you take your bath or shower, my closing thing would be like, when you get in there, whatever products you're using, whether it's Philosophy or not, when you take your bath or shower, check in with yourself. We know, I think we all know we need to check in with our community and our loved ones and our friends to make sure, everyone's doing okay. Check in with yourself as well. I like to use it as a moment to say, okay, Caroline, when I'm putting the bubbles on and I'm smelling them, I'm like, what am I thinking about right now? And it's like kind of becoming conscious and aware of my thoughts. And I use it as a check-in. Am I doing okay? How am I feeling? Do I need to reach out to a friend or to a professional and get some assistance? Or, like, what's going on for me? I like to use that time in the bathroom shower as a true check-in. And then if I need to reach out and get some help, then you know what? I've had that moment to kind of check in and see where I'm at and how I'm doing. So, it can be a real time of comfort in that bathroom shower. We get to kind of like relax, release, and let everything go that's going on outside of that bathroom door. It's just a few minutes to give ourselves a little bit of a reprieve. So I love that quote. Pilots can't fly without fuel, neither should humans. So give yourself some self-care and love this season, because it can be a stressful time during the holidays. So just give yourself some love.
And grace. Give yourself some grace too,
Grace.
Right? I completely agree. And it reminds me of, I'm probably going to butcher it, but that little quote and little reminder, right, is you can't fill other people's cup up if yours is not full. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Yep. And we have a lot of amazing scents that will help you do that and take a little bit of time for yourself this holiday season and in any season, right? So, but Caroline, thank you so much for spending time with us today. Stay warm in New York. We'll try to send you as much sunshine as we can here.
Please give me your good weather.
But
yes, I love being with y'all.
We love being with you too. And we have had an amazing group watching with us today. So again, Beauty Tribe, thank you so much for spending time with us, and to our incredible stores and beauty advisors. Couldn't do this show without you all. So thank you so much for streaming this in your store and taking care of the best customers in the world. And Beauty Tribe, it's never goodbye. So we will see you next time. Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye, y'all.